Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 3 game, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Part 3 game. Skip. Let's go. Man, they was in there thumping. You hear me? They was in that joint thumping. I can't see. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, oh, I just see everybody like, man, they in that joint thumping in that joint. Man, it's my word. I just look up. I just seen Lucas like, man, get him out my cell, man. Get him out my cell, man. Get him out my cell. I see a dude come. It was Pete's roommate. He was like, hey, Pete, get up, man. Come on, Pete. Pete, get up, man. I come down the steps. I'm like, I come down the steps like this, y'all. I ain't coming down the steps like bad dudes. I was like, came down the steps slow. I'm like, get him out my cell. I walk over there, John. I'm like, I just see Pete just laying down like he out. You know what I mean? His roommate like, come on, get up, Pete. Come on, man. Come on, Pete. Get up, Pete. He like this. He drunk. He's drunk, man. He's drunk from this butt whipping he just received, man. He like, get up, Pete. Come on, Pete. Get up, Pete. Get up, Pete. Come on. He finally like, he finally revived himself. This whole time, the dude Lucas standing right there by his cell like this. All his little young homeboys right there. They're like, man, what's up, Ump? You good? What's going on? Everything straight? One of them red team and everything. What's up? You straight, Ump? He was like, yeah, I'm good, man. I had to clean somebody up real quick, man. Yeah, I had to clean somebody up right quick, man. Hurry up and get this dude out my cell, man. Dude was like, man, get him my Ump's cell right now for the Ump go to the hole, man. Dude get him up. Pete get up. He like, his roommate put his arm over his shoulder, so he got him like this. Trying to walk him back to cell 5. He like, he get him back to cell 5. I look up, he throw Pete on the bed. Pete just on the bed, drunk. I'm like, man, I ain't going over there, man. I just told that man not to do that, man. I just told that man not to do that jump, man. I was like, man, that jump crazy, man. That jump crowd. Like, this is the stuff when you kind of got to mind your business with a lot of things in penitentiary, man, because if you don't, things can turn out bad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what bro was trying to do. He shouldn't have tried to bribe this dude. Like, you know, bribing works sometimes, and because a lot of times people don't be caring. But I guess dude was just like, man, he just gonna beat him down. You know what I mean? So I guess that was his goal. He beat him down. So bro is drunk. Bro is drunk, man. I'm telling you, he drunk like he hit some K2. That's what type of drunk he is, man. Like he went from the bed to he's sitting on the floor. Like he just was drunk. And he's kind of a big dude, so he probably took a lot of energy and all that. So he was sitting down, man, that man just started throwing up. He threw up in the cell and everything. I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. He knocked the Earl out of him, y'all. So boom. This is crazy right here, man. So I'm like, man. So me and my roommate standing on the top tier. So me and my roommate went back. So I went back upstairs. My roommate was on the top tier. So I just stood by my roommate. We standing out there. I'm like, man. He was like, what do you think? You think because he tried to tell his business, that's why he did it? I was like, nah, bro. I was like, man. Pete told me he was about to try to, you know what I mean, see if he could bring the pack, bro. He was like, you told me what I said. I said, man, I just, you know what I mean? I didn't think he was going to do what he did, bro. You know what I mean? I didn't think, he was like, man, that dude crazy, man. He was like, man, he should, you know, he ain't on a bribe to do it right. He said he should have just put the man on blast after the butt whooping. I was like, I don't know why he ain't do it yet. I don't know why he ain't put him on blast, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm not putting dude on blast. I don't care what y'all say in the comments, man. I'm not seeing him put that work in, man. I was like, man, I was looking at him like, do it on Friday, man. You want some of this too, old man? No, that's how I wanted it, y'all. So boom. No beef for me. No, not right now. Now, if he disrespect me, then it's on. But like, I wasn't gonna say nothing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, dude was trying to, like, Pete was trying to get on some bribe and stuff. So that was between them, man. So like, he punished Pete, man. It's my word, he punished Pete. Pete jump kind of messed up right there on the side, everything. I'm like, man, that jump crazy, man. I promise you, man. This word, Pete just got up and walked to the booth. I'm looking at him like, he looked at me as he walked, because I'm on the top tier. He was like, man, walked to the booth, to the bars and said, let me out. She was like, what? She was like, let me out. Or she let him out. I was like, she was like, he went through the first slider. She opened the other joint. He went out the pod, y'all. So boom. He was gone, man. I'm sitting there like, Pete checked in? what is Pete doing checking in, man? I was like, man, I can't believe Pete ain't getting no get back. You know what I mean? I can't believe he ain't getting no get back, man. I'm like, it's just crazy right here, man. I'm like, man, I don't understand this, man. I don't understand this right here, y'all. Like this is out of control right here, man. Like, you know what I mean? But I was telling myself it's a good thing that I didn't get in the middle of this. You know what I mean? I ain't tell nobody but my roommate, and I was safe. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for this, man. His secret is safe with me. It is, y'all. Like, I ain't got no problem with dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if he want to be a lunatic, that's on him. He can get all the freaking dome in the bathroom all he want. I don't have nothing to do with that, man. So later on that day, after the dust settled, you know what I mean? I'm standing on the top tier, chilling. You know what I mean? I'm just standing down the joint. So my roommate, he like, look, Weezy, look. I was like, look. He was like, look, Weezy, look. I looked to my left. I just seen, goddamn, nigga Lucas come. I just seen Lucas coming up the steps. He coming up the steps like this. He started walking down. He was like, he came on the table beside me. He was like, you see what I had to do, Weezy, man? I was like, huh? He was like, you see what I was like? Like if he could hear it, that's what my jump was saying. I was like, a little close, bro. I ain't say that though, but I'm like, huh? He was like, you see what I had to do? I was like, yeah, man. So I stand up. I'm like, I get off the rail. I'm like, yeah, I saw that jump, man. He was like, you see, you know that fool came in the support building and told me he trying to get me to get my peoples to bring the pack in. Whoever my people, he didn't even know who my peoples is. I was like, for real, man? He was like, you ain't know about that? I was like, bro, listen, I don't have nothing to do with that, man. You see me? Did I go to the support building Friday? He was like, nah, I ain't see you in there. I said, bro, listen, I don't have nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? So like, he was like, man, I'm just saying, though, Weezy, man, like, why dudes can't just keep my business to themselves, man? Y'all ain't supposed to see that. I'm trying to keep my business safe, man. He said, you know, Michelle messed with such and such that's in one building. Now, the dude who he said is a dude that was from Northern Virginia. This was somebody that kind of like, you know what I mean? Not really an old head, but he had a little age to him in his 30s. But he shake, rattle, and roll, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know they was together. I didn't keep up with that, but I knew dude because dude be gambling. We used to be in two buildings. He used to be at the dice game, poker game. The dude he talking about, man, we're gonna call him Lex. Now, Lex used to be doing a lot of gambling. I knew him from that. Now, I didn't know he shake, rattle, and roll. But what I did know about Lex is Lex played with them joints. That was the word I had got from when they said he was on Buckingham. He used to play with them hammers. You know what I mean? So like, I knew who Lex was, but I never been around and talked to him or none of that. You know what I mean? So hearing that he shake, rattle, and roll, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a lunatic. So I didn't really know that was his MO, but hearing that was crazy. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like, yeah, you know, we mess with such and such. He's like, man, you know, we mess with Lex. So, you know, like, man, like, it ain't nobody business, man. So I'm just like, man, I said, bro, listen, bro. I'm gonna say this one more time, bro. I don't have nothing to do with that, man. You know what I mean? He was like, no, say it then. He just walked away. I'm like, man, so when he walk away, go down the steps. My roommate was like, man, dude, crazy. And I was like, man, he don't want them young boys to find out. I was like, man, for real though. I was like, bro, stupid, man. I said, Pete, an idiot, man. I can't believe Pete freaking try to bribe the man and got beat up. Y'all want me to get in the middle of that too, y'all? Y'all want me to go with him on that one, huh? Y'all want me to jump out there and jump with Pete and rumble a shake, rattle, and roller? I think not, y'all. So boom. Told y'all I don't fight shake, rattle, and rollers, man. So it don't go down like that, man. So everybody just went on and continued living their own life, man. But Pete checked in. You know what I mean? 2 weeks later, Pete pop up in 2 building. He's not even in our building no more. So he checked in and went to the hole. He got out the hole and went to 2 building. You know what I mean? So a lot of things was lost. When he went to the hole, he lost his job, everything, man. Like, you know, I told y'all, he one of them dudes that try to keep himself in a good predicament, a good position where he can always, you know what I mean, be around the officers and doing what he got to do. But now, I felt like he was real miserable now that he went to the hole. But you went to the hole, it was your fault. It was your fault. Everything was your fault. You weren't even supposed to be in the hole. So I seen him. Me and him finally had a conversation. They was on the basketball court. We was on the ball field. So I'm out that jump. And somebody say, hey, Weezy. I know his voice. I'm like, what's up, Pete? What's good, Pete? He was like, what's good, man? I was like, man, he's like, what's going on down there? I was like, bro, same activity, bro. Ain't nothing going on, bro. Same thing, bro. He was like, that jump's crazy, woman. I was like, I thought you was going, you know what I mean? He was like, man, he's strong. He's super strong, Weezy. He's super strong. I was like, that jump sounded wild when he said that. He's super strong. I'm like, all right. He was like, yeah, no, but you know, that was my fault. I should have listened to you though, man. I shouldn't have tried to bribe him. You know what I mean? He was like, because like, you know, like, I don't know, I just was bribing on a whim. I said, bro, I told you, like, it wasn't in stone. You know what I mean? I told you not to do it, bro. He said, I should have listened, but I didn't though. I said, man, that was your fault, bro. I said, that was your fault on that one. He was like, man, I knew, man. He was like, man, but at the same time though, man, he was like, I just ain't want to be around him, Weezy, man. He was like, because Like, I wanted to go get a weapon. He's like, the only reason I ain't gonna get a weapon is because I go off for parole. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, bro. I was like, man, but for real though, bro, I said, I told you how to do it, bro. He was like, man, fuck that nigga though, man. He was like, man, forget him though, man. Forget him though, man. I said, man, you say that now? Now that you way on the other side of the yard game? He was like, man, go ahead. I said, bro, you wild, man. I said, man, you wild for that John Pete, man. I said, man, he was the only plug to support building. I said, you messed that up, man. He was like, you messed that up by saying why the wet floor sign was by the bathroom that day with your nosy butt. I was like, what? I said, bro, you the one said you wanted to go check to see what was going on in the bathroom because you was trying to make a play with the lady. He was like, yeah, I said that though, but you the one trying to open the door up. I'm like, bro, however it went, we caught doing that junk, shake, rattling, and rolling, bro. He was like, I know, I wish we would have never caught him, bro. I would have still been working at the support. I said, bro, if you would have never tried to bribe him, bro, you would have still been working at the support building, bro. What are you talking about? He was like, man, you white Weezer, man. I was like, bro, look, this be easy over there, man. You know what I mean? I said, 2 building good too, though, bro. You ain't missing nothing down here, man. He was like, all right. So I peeled off. You know what I mean? I dipped. It was time to go back in. I go back in. You know what I mean? Everything was normal. Like I said, everybody went on living their life. The dude, Lucas, he went still back working the support building. He was doing him. You know what I mean? So out of nowhere, like the next week, this was like the next following week, out of nowhere, they moved a dude that I'm cool with from Norfolk in our block. Now, the dude they moved in from Norfolk, he was kind of a little older dude too, been down a minute, you know what I mean? Like super duper cool. Like I ain't never rocked with him like that on no maniac activity, but he was super cool, but he moved in the jump. Now, he was a lunatic. He was somebody that was definitely known for playing with them jumps. He was definitely a lunatic. So when he moved in the block, I ain't paying no mind like that. He over here now. So he like, yeah, I just wanted to come down here, you know what I mean? See what 4 building was hitting on. You know what I mean? I kicked him in for a minute. You know what I mean? So he was like, yo, what cell that dude Lucas sleep in? I was like, who? He was like, the dude Lucas that worked the support building. I was like, oh, he sleeping 18, bro. You know what I mean? I said, he sleep right there, cell right there. He was like, oh, He was like, yeah. He was like, for real, they about to move my main man down here Monday. Yeah, he be over here tomorrow. They about to move my main man over here tomorrow. I'm like, who your main man? He was like, you don't know Lex? I was like, Lex? He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, Lex about to move down here. I said, well, Lex about to move down here. I said, why y'all moving down here all of a sudden? He was like, sometimes you gotta come take care of business the right way. You can't always do it on the boulevard. I said, bro, what type of business you trying to take care of? What is you talking about? He was like, man, look, just chill out, bro. Ain't nothing going on. You know what I mean? He was like, everything good for the most part. Everything good. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, y'all tripping, man. I don't know what you got going on. So, like, I dipped off him, bro. Like, me and him talk, but he was just one of them super serious guys from like, always, hey, what's going on over there? Hey, who's dude? Hey, for real? Hey, look. Like, he whisper when he talk. That's how you know he's a psycho, y'all. So, boom. So I dipped back and went back upstairs. I really started thinking, like, yo, what is he talking about? I'm like, oh, the dude Lex. I had to really think because it's been like a little minute, week or two, you know what I mean? A little while, 3 weeks since that situation happened. So I'm like, oh, the dude Lex messed with the dude with the boy Michelle. So I'm like, oh, that's why he coming over here. He coming over here for that. So I'm like, somebody ran him out. You know what I mean? Somebody ran him out. So I'm like, this y'all crazy, man. So out of nowhere, you know what I mean? I guess the dude from Norfolk, he wasn't saying nothing, bro, until the Lex get over there. So a couple days go by, they finally moved Lex over there. He came over there, it was easy. Sisters is Maniacville. They do stuff like this, man. A couple days later, they moved Lex to our part. Lex coming to jump, man. Now Lex, kind of tall, slim, brown skinned dude. He had a chip tooth, you know what I mean? Had the baldy game, had the little light beard too. He had the light beard too. You couldn't rock the Ross back then. Everybody didn't have a Ross. Everybody used to be like this level. You know what I mean? So he had the little beard game. So when I seen him move, and I'm like, you know what I mean? So where bro is from he's from Northern Virginia. So like he kind of ain't had a lot of dudes in there that he rock with, you know what I mean? But for real, he was basically a one-man band. And then he might have my homeboy as the guy that's holding him down. But like when he moved in and I seen my man go over there and dap him up and it was kicking it and like everything was good. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was on the top tier. Y'all had to make sure. I was like, I scared my homeboy. He's cool, Weezy. I was like, but he moved down here to rock with the shake, rally, and roll. He's just friends with him, Weezy. I'm like, shh, man, that better be the case, y'all. So boom. Either way, I still didn't have nothing to do with nothing. I don't care what my homeboy moved down here for. We was cool, but I definitely wasn't getting in the middle of nothing, just unexpectedly like that. No, especially something behind a shake, rally, and roller. So him and dude get to kicking it. So I guess they was waiting for Lucas to come back from work. So Lucas stayed over there late. Lucas ain't come back till it was almost count time. So when he come back, he just came in the joint. You know what I mean? Both of the dudes are locked down. So the people who was out there was cleaning up. So he didn't get a chance to holler at Lucas then. You know what I mean? So he had to wait till after count. So the count cleared. I saw what was going on. I saw it was about to be a problem because I saw that my man moved down here. So I'm like, man, this y'all crazy, man. So I'm like, man, I don't know what these two dudes up to, but this is nuts. So when they let us out for Empire Rec, Lucas came out, you know what I mean? He walking towards the shower. I see dude pull up on him. I see the dude Lex pull up on him. So Lex had a conversation with him, like, you know what I mean? You can tell how dudes be talking sometimes, like how dudes' hands be moving, like he talking to him, and you just see Lucas kind of just, you know what I mean? Lucas keeping his composure, like he just listening, you know what I mean? And dude like, I mean, Lex like, and Lucas was like, man, they lying. Man, they lying, man. Whoever said that, they lying. They some goddamn lies. Tell them I said that. Tell them come say that in front of me. How about that? Tell them come say that shit in front of me. So it was like, he kind of put himself on blast, trying to like straighten dude, you know what I mean? So the dude Lex was like, look, man, I ain't finna get loud with you, man. I was hoping you be a man. You sneaking around the fucking bathroom, fucking with my peoples. I was hoping you be a man, but you wanna sneak around peoples? He's like, I smacked the shit out of him too. Yeah, I smacked the shit out of him too. Now I'm trying to see what the fuck good with you. That's why I moved down here. Lucas was like, man, they a goddamn liar. Whoever the fuck told you that shit? They some motherfucking liars. Tell them I said, yeah, tell them I said. Tell them to come out here in my face and say it. So I'm like, this dude is freaking going to the grave with this information. I'm like, this man a psycho, man. I'm like, man, so he blacking out. So the dude Lex was like, man, look, man, that's what it is, man. You don't want to be no man. That's what it is, man. The truth won't come out, though. The truth won't come out, though. So as he's saying that, my homeboy see me, he like, I see him looking for me, like, hey, Weezy. I'm like, he's like, man, come here, man. I'm like, what's up? He called me to the back a little bit, you know what I mean? So I met him back there. He was like, hey, look, you know about dude in the support building, man, goddamn fucking with the nigga Michelle? I was like, why do you ask though, bro? He was like, cuz, man. He was like, man, my homeboy, he said, man, listen, we've been getting it. He said, man, we've been rumbling together since upstate. He said, man, I rock with him. I ain't gonna lie. He rock, I rock, he gonna rock. That's just how I go. And we in a party together, especially. You know what I mean? He said, if we gotta clean somebody up, we definitely gonna do it together. Ain't no fair ones. That's just how I go. So I'm gonna ask you again, bro. Was that man in the goddamn jump, shake, rolling and rolling or not? I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to get in the middle of this shit, man. I look up, I see the nigga goddamn Lucas putting this shit on the shower, just gritting down there at me. He like, you know what I mean? His little homeboys from his city pulling up, saying stuff to him. I asked him, you good? What's going on? Everything straight? He like, yeah. So like, he gotta explain that shit, you know what I mean? So bro over there talking to me like, yo, man, look, man. You know what I mean? I said, man, listen, I'm not trying to get in the middle of that shit, bro. You know what I mean? I said, I ain't got time for a nigga to be like, yo, Weezy, da. He was like, nah, bro. He was like, look, you ain't gonna get in the middle of shit. He said, trust me. He said, and that nigga ain't gonna fuck with you. That's my word. You think I'm gonna let that nigga fuck with you? He was like, look. He went like this. He was like, you think I'm gonna let, man, he ain't even pull the shit out halfway. He was like, you think I'm gonna let somebody fuck with you? He tucked that big ass Ginsu knife back. He was like, you think I'm gonna let somebody fuck with you, Weezy? He was like, man, fuck that nigga, man. I mean, he said, that nigga need to come the fuck out the closet. Cause right now he fucking with my man Peoples, man. Niggas don't play that shit in the mountains, Weezy. I'm like, bro, this is in the mountains, bro. He was like, I don't give a fuck, Weezy. That nigga wild and I'm going with my man, right or wrong. I'm like, damn, boy, you a loyal friend, cause your friends are shake, rolling, and rolling, so boom. He was like, man, Weezy, come on, Weezy, man. That nigga did that shit or not, man. He said, you know what's the nigga in 2 building already saying he did that shit? You know what I mean? I'm like, what? He was like, yeah. The nigga Pete, he saying he did it. The nigga he fought. He the one said he did it. That's why we moved down here. So I'm like, oh shit, Pete. Pete threw his dumb ass under the bus. That's word. So now I'm like, this shit crazy now. They in maniac mode. You know what I mean? So that conversation went from, next thing you know, the little young boys that fuck with the nigga Lucas, they like, yo, hey, look, nah, hell nah, fuck that OG. Hell nah, we gotta straighten this shit. Fuck that. Hell nah, niggas ain't putting no bone on you like that. Hell nah. So they loud. So nigga like, man, the nigga Lucas like, man, they a motherfucking loud, man. They trying to say I'm in the fucking bathroom, fucking with the boy. Hell nah. They a goddamn lot. So young nigga, man, we gotta fucking straighten this shit, man. We gotta fucking straighten this shit, man. The dude Lex, he was standing right there. The dude, the young boys from goddamn Lucas City, they getting all loud. They snapping out. So motherfucking, I'm standing right there still looking at bro. I'm still right there, standing right there still talking to bro. So the nigga like, man, Weezy, look, you know I'm gonna take your word a lot. And the dude Pete told me that you was there with him that day. He was like, I just say at first they want to involve you because I'm thinking this nigga was gonna be a man. He was like, but nah, fuck that Weezy, man. He was like, fuck that, man. Fuck that, man. He said, we about to clean this nigga up, man. He was like, man, that nigga fuck them boys, Weezy, man. I'm like, man, look, man. I mean, mean, he was getting some head, man. I'm sorry, y'all. So boom. That's what he was like, what? For real? He was like, man, hey Lex. He just walked away from him. He told Lex something, you know what I mean? He walked back in the cut. Yeah, man, Lex was like, I already know what time it is. I'm saying in my head, like, this whole shit is so stupid, y'all ain't even gonna lie. It's a stupid situation. This is another time that I am in the damn way. I admit it. I was in the damn way for even being involved in this madness, man. I don't shake, rattle, and roll. My homeboy don't even shake, rattle, and roll. He just here to fucking beat somebody's ass, man. You're a real lunatic, man. So, like, I gave him the count. Bro already said something anyway. You know what I mean? So I don't understand what they needed my validation for. So I told him what happened. You know what I mean? I was honest with him. I told him what happened. So bro was like, man, they dipped. So when they dipped, they started talking. So goddamn, I see all the young boys, you know what I mean? They pulling up. So the niggas say, young boys say, man, who? Weezy? Weezy was there too. What? He said, I know Weezy gonna keep it funky. Hey, Weezy. Young boy called him like, oh, that dog crazy, man. Hey, Weezy. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, man? They trying to throw my OG under the bus, man. What's going on, man? What's going on, Weezy, man? I'm like, the whole time Lex and them getting ready. I guess they getting ready. I don't know what they doing. They dicked off. They disappeared. So I'm like, as I'm just standing there trying to get my words together, because I wasn't about to just say nothing to the young boy on some, let's throw him under the bus. Like, as I'm just standing there, like I just look up at Lucas, and he just was already in like attack mode. Like he was just like, he was looking at me like this. He was like, I seen him. I was like I react when I feel like I'm threatened. You know what I mean? If you threatening me in any type of way, I'm gonna react. If you close to me, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the first hit off. Promise you that. Man, this man was like this. That man was rocking and everything. He was like, I said, man, listen, man. I said, man, for real, I'm tired of talking about that shit, man. I said, man, your OG gay, man. I said, yeah, your OG gay, man. He was like, what? That's word. What the fuck you say, Wiz? What the fuck you say? I back up. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta back the fuck up. So he coming towards me. You know what I mean? He taller than me, bigger than me and everything. So he coming towards me. I'm like, man, you gotta back the fuck up. So I'm backing up. He coming towards me. As he coming towards me, this word to do Lex was like, man, you need to back the fuck up. You need to back the fuck up. That's what you need to do. You need to back the fuck up. So he's like, oh, that's how y'all niggas turn. Next one, you think we finna fight your big ass? Nigga, the fuck, you already know we gonna give you this work, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? He looked up. He said, my man had the other knife. Oh boy had the other knife. He like, so they got him boxed in. You know what I mean? We all back there kind of like with a haircut joke. When they get haircuts at, they got him boxed in. You know what I mean? Because when I backed up, that's what got us back there. So he backed up. He like, oh, that's how y'all Chris. So the young boys like, man, hold on, y'all chill the fuck out. Y'all chill the fuck out, man. What the fuck going on? He was like, man, fuck that. You ain't got nothing to do with it. So I guess the young boys was cool with my man, cool with Lex. I don't know how they knew each other, how they were situated with each other. All I know is they just started talking to John out. The dude Lucas like this, man, no, they lying. Man, they lying, man. Weezy lying. Weezy lying, man. I'm like, man, I just sat there. I was like, man, hey. So let them keep screaming, man. I don't have nothing to do with this, to be honest with you. But I was a petty individual, y'all. So boom. Y'all know I be admitting when I'm petty, man. I always do, y'all. When I say I'm petty, I'll be petty, man. But I was just so like done with this situation. Like I was just like mentally frustrated with it. I ain't gonna lie, it was making me angry about how everybody was hollering at me and this and back and forth. I don't care about it, to be honest with you, man. But yeah, man, dude back there just screaming, snapping out. You know what I mean? The young boys trying to like make sure everything's straight. Hopefully he don't get poked up by Lex and my homeboys. So they over there 4 deep. So it's 6 people over there, including Lucas. So they over there kind of deep over there. So I'm just sitting there just looking at the junk. And so the young boy was like, man, look. Hey, like, man, let's keep it real with us, man. I done let you holler at my mama, OG. Come on, man. If you fuck around with them boys, man, just tell me, man. You didn't fucking smoke. I done smoke behind you. I done did all type of shit, man. Come on, man. Keep it 100 with us, man. He was like, man, look, man. You ain't gay when you get your dick sucked. Pause. Pause button. I apologize for that one, y'all. That was a crazy one, but these are the exact words from the psycho, man. These were his exact words, I promise you, man. He was like, man, you ain't gay if you get your... I was like, young boy was like, man, that shit crazy, man. He was like, man, fuck this shit, man. This word, Lucas started walking back towards the cell. He was like, y'all niggas want to goddamn cut me off? Man, fuck it then, nigga. Them niggas was in shock. Them niggas was like, OG gay, man. I'm saying in my head, like, how the fuck y'all didn't know? This nigga been down already 15 plus games, so boom. Now, everybody that be down 15 plus don't shake, rattle, and roll, but it's a great percentage. It's a great percentage that they might, you know what I mean? So them fucking niggas is bewildered. Them niggas looking crazy. They don't know what the fuck to do. The nigga goddamn Lucas backed into his cell. The nigga backed into his cell, that's my word. So he in the cell. So goddamn, the nigga Lex like, man, bring your pussy ass out there if I come in there, man. He was like, man, look, I ain't gonna disrespect your room with your roommate in there, man. Bring your ass out this cell, man. And nigga was like, man, y'all put the knife down. Y'all put the fucking knife down. How about that? Y'all put the motherfucking knife down. Y'all put the knife down. Come in here and see me. How about that shit? I was like, damn, this nigga think he fucking ultimate warrior. I was like, this nigga tripping. Nigga Lex was like, nigga, you think I need a motherfucking knife in your soft ass? Nigga, fuck around with you, nigga. My homeboy was like, man, fuck that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. Go on that bitch, Lex. Go on that bitch. It's my word. Lex was like, man, Lex goddamn gave my homeboy the knife. He was like, gave my homeboy the knife. He was like, he took his blue shirt off. Where that bitch? All your that nigga slunk goddamn that nigga Lex. Lex was on the ground right there. I was like, oh shit. He dropped that nigga ass. I'm looking at that shit from afar, but I seen Lex going like this. Boom! Lex hit the ground. My homeboy went in that jump with the hammer. He went in that jump with the hammer, man. I guess he threw some shit. I didn't see how he connected or none of that shit. But when he threw the knife the first time, they say he like hit bro a little bit in the shoulder. He said, man, bro grabbed that nigga with his left hand, grabbed the knife and his arm. He's bigger than my homeboy for real. My homeboy wasn't little, but Lucas is bigger. Man, he grabbed the knife and the nigga arm. And they say he punched the nigga, my homeboy, right in the shit. Boom! He said my homeboy dropped the knife instantly. He said the nigga Lucas could have picked the fucking knife up and stabbed the shit out both of them niggas, man. He in there whooping both of their ass. He's whooping both of their ass. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I promise y'all. He's in there whooping both of these niggas' ass. I couldn't believe this shit. And I was like, I'm looking at this shit like, I know I'm next. I was like, I'm next. This nigga gonna come in this bitch and fucking try to decapitate me, y'all. I'm like, man, I'm fucking next, man. I was like, I started thinking about, I need a motherfucking weapon. I'm like, oh shit. This nigga just went in here. Niggas moved down here to get at this nigga and couldn't accomplish the mission. I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, oh shit, this nigga Lucas is a fucking animal the whole time. I'm like, I couldn't believe it, man. My word. So he didn't stab the nigga. He didn't stab the nigga, man. He in there beating it. The fucking nigga Lex is out cold. He beating the living shit out my homeboy, man. You know what I mean? I'm not getting in the middle of that shit. Y'all don't fuck what y'all say in the comments about that either, man. Because my homeboy was hanging with a shake, roller, and roller, y'all. So boom. So you already know what comes with that, man. It comes with ugly stuff comes with that, like this, man. And he's walking the dogs with them niggas in there. I'm just looking at this shit like, oh shit. I'm like, man, this nigga talking about he ain't gonna let nobody do that. I'm like, this nigga a fucking maniac. I'm like, this shit crazy. He fucking him up. He fucking him up in there, man. He just blacked out. He blacked out, man. That nigga won't hear and shit. That nigga was just throwing punches. All you heard was like, goddamn. Next thing you know, they goddamn coming that motherfucker. They came in that bitch deep. You know what I mean? Because he's in 18. The lady from the booth can just get a good angle and look straight at the damn cell and see his action going on in there. They come in that bitch deep, man. My word, man. They came in that motherfucker deep. They came in that motherfucker deep, man. I promise y'all, man. They came in that bitch so deep. And they came and grabbed that nigga, man. It was like a baby standoff because it was like he was trying to explain himself to the police. And he's such a big guy. Like, the police weren't really trying to hear what the fuck he was saying. So it was like a baby standoff. So they had us locked down. So I guess when he went in the cell, he still had the knife in his hand. You know what I mean? Or he had the knife in his hand, one or the other. So the police was like, man, put the knife down. Put the knife down. He was like, no, they trying to come in here and stab me. No, they checked the camera. They came in here with weapons trying to stab me. They was like, man, look, put the knife down, Lucas. Put the knife down, man. Come on. Put the knife down, Lucas. He's like, no, they trying to fucking stab me, man. So they like, lock down. So they locked us down. So everybody going to their cell. They call more enforcements over there. They're like, man, he gonna ask you again, man. Put that goddamn knife down, Lucas, man. He was like, man, fuck that, man. Y'all need to make sure these motherfuckers, man, they came over here. Y'all trying to charge me for this shit. Next thing you know, you see the dude say, shh. Pepper sprayed the shit out of Lucas' ass. Lucas was like, all the fight was going. He was like, he basically handed him the knife. He was like, he just handcuffed his ass. He was like, put 2 cuffs on him. He was like, sit down, man. He made that nigga sit down. He was like, they went in that motherfucker. There's 2 niggas in there with ass whooped. 2 niggas. They went in that bitch, got them niggas, man, called medical. Got them Lucas standing right there. They get him from right there and put him in the shower. You know what I mean? So they got the nigga Lucas in the shower. I'm like this. I'm like, damn. So where my cell is at, I'm in 26. I can just look. The showers is right there. You don't supposed to be looking at the showers from your cell, basically, because niggas is in there doing the #1 gunner, or niggas is, you know what I mean, taking a shower. You don't supposed to look, but we locked down. So we already know they locked him in the shower, so I can see the shower from my door. I'm like, this is my world. I'm looking at the nigga Lucas. The nigga like this. He like this. He just grinning at me. He like, I'm looking at that nigga. I'm like, I look back at the nigga. I said, fuck you, nigga. He was like, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right, yeah, all right, Reese. I said, shit. I was praying to hope they charge him for that knife, y'all. So boom! Get this nigga ass out of here, man. And that's what the fuck they did, man. When medical came and got Lex and my homeboy, man, they finally got his maniac ass out the shower and took him to the hole. Word came back that he caught the damn knife charge. You know what I mean? He caught the motherfucking knife charge, man. So like, the only person that won in this mission right here was Michelle. You know what I mean? Because after it was all said and done, his homeboy, his boyfriend got his ass whooped, and motherfucking the nigga goddamn Lucas ended up fucking getting transferred for that fucking knife. The nigga ended up with another goddamn dude, man. I looked up, the nigga was on the yard, walking the yard with another nigga. You know what I mean? That's just how it go, man. Like, them niggas was fighting over nothing. But the whole time, the young boys was like, man, that shit was crazy, man, because Uncle ain't want to come out and tell them that he shaped out that road. So them niggas learned the lesson from that, man. Like, watch them old niggas. Watch them old niggas, man. But that man was a maniac after we caught him, man. Like, that shit was wild, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. But yeah, he got transferred, man. Lex and goddamn my homeboy, them niggas came out the hole. Them niggas that came out the hole, man, was on their regular time. You know what I mean? They was on their regular time, man. Like, back to normal, like. And that shit was nuts to see that, man. But that's just how it is in prison, y'all. And that was the end of the damn story. Man, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all already know the count, man. Stay y'all ass out the way. Your people need you, period. Happy 4th of July to everybody, man. Y'all be safe out this jump this weekend, man. I'm being honest with y'all, man. Do your fireworks, man. Your cookouts. Have your drinks. Have your la-la. And chill, man. Don't be out here wilding, man. This ain't the time to be sliding and gliding. This is the time to be eating cookout food, man. That's it, man. So everybody be easy out there, man. And be safe out there. Y'all already know what it is, man. But this was the weekend banger. So what I need y'all to do this one. Like, subscribe. This one, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. But be safe out there, people. And stay your ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.